Look, me Filipão, it's the same guy. I've got the same desire, the researching I do, the work I put in. Those who work with me, the players and the coaching staff, know that I've got a huge amount of desire. Fortunately, my health is great, so that I can keep on working as a coach as I did in the past. But I've carried on the same. Now, if in a bit I see that I don't have the bite, the dynamics, the desire, the knowledge, the joy to be involved in football, I will stop in no time, no doubt about it. I always wanted to work in football. I always had this desire to play. I then went on to study at the physical education school, and I specialized in football, in coaching. But ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play football. My parents wanted me to be involved in another profession, another lifestyle, something different. I was born in the hinterland of Rio Grande do Sul, in a city called Passo Fundo. Away from the built-up areas of the city, on a farm. And my dad had cattle. He milked them and sold the milk in town. I went to do some trials at São Leopoldo, a city near to mine, and I passed the trial, and that's where my professional career got started. I never let the career my parents wanted for me fall by the wayside, which was at least to go and do a post-A-level education. I left Aimoré and went to Caxias, another team a bit further away from where I lived. I started gaining a reputation in the Brazilian league, and I carried on playing.
Playing for Caxias in the 1970s, Scolari had a reputation as an uncompromising defender. He played alongside goalkeeper and good friend Cesar Bagattini, and both are proud of their Italian heritage.
No matter what activity he's involved in, he's always going to give it his all. All that dedication that he has when performing any sort of activity leads to more confidence, leads to greater team effort. That Italian, European descent, it's what makes a gaucho give it his all when carrying out any sort of task.
So I finished my playing career, and the start of my coaching career was at the CSA from Alagoas, where I finished my career with the only trophy I won as a player.
Felipe, if you win, Brazil de Pelotas will go through. If they draw, it'll depend on the game between America and Rio Branco. What are your thoughts on the game?
We have got what it takes to win, because a team that's got 7 points so far has what it takes to play Atlético, even if it's in Curitiba, and beat them. Well, I forged my coaching style through the coaches I had as a player. I had coaches who taught me a lot, and some who taught me how to manage groups. Others taught me about tactics, details, and training.
As Grêmio coach, his gaucho style quickly led to trophies, with the 1995 Libertadores Cup and Brazilian title the following year.
Team is strong, a masculine team. A team that really imposes itself physically and that works hard, but it's not a malicious team. It doesn't have bad intention. Grêmio team plays more or less like European teams. But this Grêmio team is a team that's true to the Gaúcho style. To be Gaúcho is to be strong, robust, a style that emulates Europe, because us in the south of Brazil descended from Europeans.
One thing I always said about Filippo is that he isn't interested in a star, he's interested in the whole constellation, because valuing the team as a whole is much more important than the value of any individual player. You must remember he's of Italian origin. He's a man you can trust, a great personality, and this has always distinguished him.
More success followed with Palmeiras, who he led to 4 trophies, including their first Copa Libertadores title. In 1999, he was named South America's Coach of the Year.
I don't have any secrets. I just work hard with a lot of desire and dedication, trying to rub off the way I am off the pitch to my players on the pitch, so that they understand that in football, you need to be motivated to play with joy.
Scolari, our gaffer, is a top coach. He's like a dad to us here at Palmeiras. He sets a great example to us players starting out now, us youngsters, but he's a great coach.
For me, what I aspire to most is working in Europe, to go there and work there for at least 2 years, so that I can prove to myself that Brazilian coaches have what it takes to be successful in Europe and really carrying out our duty. My dream isn't to become Brazil coach.
Right now, he's one of the most respected coaches. He's won basically everything there is to win, with the exception of the Club World Cup in Tokyo. But with teams who aren't right up there like Grêmio, he achieved a lot. And he deserves the respect he gets from the fans and the press in Brazil.
I was at Cruzeiro when I was offered the Brazil job, and so I was offered the job through 2 people in the national team who came to Belo Horizonte. They invited me and my coaching staff weighed things up. Brazil were in the qualifiers, and things weren't going very well.
Jogar contra a Venezuela em casa, onde teremos aqui 75.000 pessoas torcendo a nosso favor, vibrando com vocês. Quando conseguimos chegar,
but when we managed to qualify, we had a group coming together.
A montagem de grupo.
We left Brazil with a lot of people dismissing us because of what had happened in the qualifiers.
Retrospecto das eliminatórias. Razoavelmente organizado,
appropriately organized, going into the smallest details on the pitch and in our day-to-day work. And I love having discipline, and that the players know why they are doing this or that.
Os jogadores saibam realmente por que estão fazendo aquilo.
Everyone has their own way of working, and in the time he's been with Brazil, he's been trying to implement his ideas, along with everyone else involved, and everyone is taking it on board. Everyone is trying to do what he's asking of us.
Of course, it was a surprise for everyone in Brazil, or for me. As I said, coming from a city in Rio Grande do Sul hinterland, Passo Fundo, to think about a World Cup, to win a World Cup, we never imagined this. I think it was my biggest achievement, yes. But if I take a look at it from a certain perspective, I would think that the biggest achievement was my first trophy as a coach, my first job as a coach, my baby steps in this career. So in my career, there have been a series of details which in many cases I can look at as big achievements or big steps taken. I will never play down this trophy I won with Brazil, as it's fantastic.